Hey fellas, I just want to do a quick video question regarding figures and painting them. I've got the set here that came with the Pack 40 that I'm working on and the little rubble diorama. And just curious if anybody knows of any videos or can give a shout out to anyone that's actually done them. I guess I'm looking for tips, more than what I've seen so far anyway, without spending, 10 hours working on each guy. Is a good process. Maybe you can leave it in the comments just to go with a darker wash. Put that on all the little nooks and crannies and then maybe use Q-tips to wipe it out and leave some of the darkness down in the wrinkles in the clothes. I don't know. Does that sound like something that would work? Um, any tips would be appreciated. Um, Another thing I wanted to bring up, I know that group builds are crazy right now, that's to say the least. But I'm still hoping that a few of you will find time to join in on the, now it's not the day that will live in infamy group build or the most important day in history group build or that's why I don't even know if anybody will have time. Maybe I should move it to another, well, even if I move it to a month away, there will be another pile of group builds. But by that time, maybe some of you will be looking for that group build that's just relaxing. So I know a couple of people have even mentioned getting the kids involved, and that sounds great. And once again, that's the It's a Snap group build. And it'll cover all genres, so there's a little something out there for everybody. There just has to be. And to take what is a pretty basic kit and see what you can come up with, detail wise or scratch build wise on it or diorama wise. And if it's your kid's first model, well, yeah, that whole paint on the fingers thing and all that, make sure you got the video camera rolling for that, because you never know when a pretty cute memory might happen. So the only reason I bring that up is we sat here last night watching some home videos, and you know the type most people find extremely boring, but you end up watching them and all of a sudden one of the kids will say something that brings back a memory, or a dog that you had who's no longer with you walks through the picture, and it's just, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So the holidays are always a good time to have that camera out. So anyway, I hope you guys will join the group build. Like I said, it's a snap. There's going to be a little special something or other involved in it, but I'm hoping as it gets closer to January 4th that I'll get uh, messages from those that are going to be involved. That way, a day or two prior to the build, I can message you and let you in on what is hopefully just going to be a little fun, cute, top secret assignment that, yeah, that I hope you guys will find fun. I hope. And the kids as well. They can jump in and get involved, and I think that this little portion that I speak of, which you'll hear about before the build, is going to be tuned right to the kids. And when they hear it, I think they're going to love it. So anyhow, a couple of shout outs. Mr. Frankie Day. If you don't know who he is, you got to check him out, because anybody who's in the know knows. Uh, Waterloo 745, got to mention him. After all, we're cousins. He said so. Beat that. What else? What else? I also had mentioned to, I hope I'm not speaking out of line by even bringing it up. I had mentioned in a message to Cohen, to Michael, apologies if, seems to me when I watched your very first video that you really didn't care to have your first name out there, and it just occurred to me that I apologize. So that won't happen again. Anyhow, I sent a message to Cohen because when it comes to building armor, he's definitely, not that he doesn't have his shite together on everything else, but armor, that's his baby without a doubt. If you watch his videos, you know that. So I had mentioned to him that at some point in the future, if he's got a kit that he's going to build and can give me kind of an advance notice, that I would like to get the exact same kit, and if he would take the time to do the build, as long as it may take, even if it's hour-long videos, 2-hour-long videos, I told him I will watch every single minute of your video and build along. I kind of mentioned in the message a buddy build, but I think he had it a little more precise, that it would be more like a mentoring type of, or or holding my damn hand, if you will, to point out every little thing that I need to do, because I've even yet to finish an armor kit. I just, I guess I get the plastic together and then I am lost. Strange as that sounds, I'm lost. So he made mention that it sounded interesting to him and he would think on it, and he might even have a kit in mind already. And I guess I'm telling you guys about this because some of you that that aren't that familiar with armor, but definitely want to learn from somebody who's got their stuff together. That, yeah. In another video, I'm sure I'll be mentioning the kit, and if you want to follow along and do the exact same thing I'm doing, I'm sure it's going to be a public video. So, yeah, I think it's going to be a great way to get that first nice piece of armor, at least as nice as your first piece of armor can be, under your belt, and then build from there. So, I guess that's enough for my rambling. For those of you that know, I'm normally a bit of a wise ass when it comes to the weather. I would like to let you know that it is currently wet outside. It's not exactly raining, but the ground is wet. And when I was out earlier, yes, I had to use my windshield wipers. So there you go. You can revel in the bad weather that we're having here, if you can call rain bad weather. Anyhow, it's a scratch group build coming up January 4th. I believe that's a Saturday. There will be a little special surprise coming a couple of days prior that I think everybody will enjoy, but the kids are definitely going to get a kick out of. And Thursday, the weekend's almost here, guys. I'll do some updates on what I'm doing maybe later today, tomorrow, depending on if I get some some tips on, yeah, just to get these guys a little more realistic. The dark wash, then wipe it off is kind of the only thing I can come up with, and maybe that would just make a disaster of it. But I know plenty of you have done these, and I have thought that they turned out excellent, so I'm sure somebody has some pointers. Thank you guys for your time. Frankie Day, I hope your wife gets well. Gilbert, thoughts to you and your little pup, man. As you can see, I've changed my little photo to my dog, and he is wearing his little Santa hat. So, animals. I don't even want to get started in that stuff. So, hope your little pup's doing better, bud. That's it, guys. Thanks for taking the time. I hope I didn't bore you too much. And put up some videos. Seems like this whole Google mess kind of took what was kind of, at least from my view, a tight community, and they shook everything up, and everybody's off doing their own thing now. I don't even seem to see half the videos I see anymore, whether people gave up or for what reason or another they don't pop up on my deal as new videos. I guess I'll just have to keep investigating. Gentlemen, take care of yourselves. Weekend's almost here. Be safe. Be good humans. Bye.